How many girlfriends or boyfriends have you had? Boyfriends. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sandra, and if you're new to this channel, welcome. Please subscribe. It's super easy and I promise I'm super fun and you would love my content. If you've been watching my video for the past few weeks and you haven't subscribed yet, I beg you, please support my hustle. Please subscribe. And if you've subscribed already and you've been watching my videos consistently, I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you very much for everything. So in today's video, I decided that I was going to do like a get to know me tag. I realized that a lot of people who are not like my friends in person might not know, a lot about me. And this is like my family. It's like my YouTube family, and I wanted you guys to just get to know me and the kind of person that I am on a normal day. So I kept wondering what kind of questions I was going to answer, and I didn't want to put it out there on social media and say, oh, I want you to get to know me tag. Please send me your questions, because I know I'm going to be getting some funny questions and I didn't want that. So I decided that I would just use, one of those question tags on the internet. So I'm going to be searching for that right now. Get to know me questions for YouTube. I hope they're easy. So I'm gonna look for the most recent one. A couple of funny questions though. I don't know. I think I'll do this one. I don't want any boring one per se. 15 new get to know me tag questions no one asked. Okay. Let's see this one. This is from rootreport.com. All right. Okay. Number 1. Are you named after anyone? Well, I remember that my mom mentioned one time that the name Sandra got stuck in her head because she had a friend called Sandra. I can't remember. And I know that my middle name, Ewere, is named after someone. I don't know who, but I know that I've heard that story. So yes, I think I am. When was the last time you cried? Maybe like 3 days ago. Sometimes you're not crying because you're sad. You just are overwhelmed and you need to let things go. And you'll be surprised how better you feel after you finish crying, to be very honest. Do you have kids? Nope. If you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? Of course, yes. If I was another person, of course I'll be a friend of Sandra. What? Sandra G, Sandra Boneme, fun person. Excuse me. I consider myself a good friend though. I don't know if you're my friend and you know me and you think I'm not good, that would be the best time to actually tell me, Sandra, I don't think you're a good friend. But I think I am, and most of my close friends actually would say that Sandra is a good friend. So yeah, I would want to be a friend of Sandra. Do you use sarcasm a lot? Yeah, I do. What's the first thing you notice about people? What's the first thing? Their looks? Duh. I guess that should be the first thing. What's the farthest you've ever been from home? It's a very funny question. I travel solo, so I don't know, this sounds boring. But let's continue. What are your hobbies? So I like to actually read. This is funny because I think the last time I read was 3 days ago or 4 days ago, but I like to read. I like to go out. I like to party, to be honest. But with the whole insecurity happening in Lagos and in Nigeria as a whole, that's been a bust. I like to travel, but unfortunately my passport doesn't allow me to do that as much. If I had the blue or red passport, I know I'll be traveling as much, but I like to travel. I make it like, a point of duty for me to travel to at least one place in a year. So I really enjoy traveling. I like meeting new people. What's your zodiac sign? Do you believe in it? So yes, I do believe in zodiac signs, and I know that's weird because a lot of people do not believe in it, but I do, and I'm a Scorpio. Do you have any siblings? Yeah, I do. Do you have any pets? Nope, I don't. But there's a time that we used to have 9 dogs at home. My dad loves pets a lot. What do you want to be when you grow up? I think at my age, I've answered that question already, but I want to be a billionaire. Who was your first best friend? So I can't remember her name. but she was my best friend in my first primary school. I cannot remember her name. How tall are you? 5'6". Okay, 5'5". So 5'6". What's the least favorite thing about yourself? Least favorite things. Okay, so the least favorite thing about myself is actually my back. I know my back. I have love handles, and I feel like I'm so self-conscious about it that it prevents me from wearing some dresses that I feel will really bang if I wear them. But there are a lot of girls who have love handles that do not care, but unfortunately I have tried to make myself not care, but that hasn't happened yet. Funniest moment throughout school. I think funniest moment throughout med school, because that's the one I want to talk about, would be all the times, you know, we had like our yearbook events. That's the final year events. They were just really funny and really, you know, really, what word should I use? I just really enjoyed it, you know. Till now, I miss my classmates a lot. And the truth is, I mean, when we were in school, we were never that close. But now that like we're out in the outside world, you just realize that med school was so fun and funny. So, what was your favorite subject in high school? Definitely maths. I loved maths so much. I loved maths, I loved economics, and I loved agricultural science. And at one point I thought I was going to do agricultural economics, but obviously that didn't work out. I didn't do that eventually, but those were my favorite subjects. And my least favorite subject definitely would be Yoruba. It was so bad that I had to dump it after my third year in high school. How many countries have you visited? I think about 6, 7-ish, around that number. What is your favorite drink? I like red wine. I like sweet red wine. I love sweet red wine. If you want to get my attention, get me sweet red wine and sweet white wine, but red wine the most. Yeah. Animal. I like dogs. Let me explain, because I mean, when we had pets at home, I wasn't really so close to them, but I like dogs. I like those small ones that never grow. You know, I know they're harder to take care of, but those are the ones that I like. Then perfume. So my current favorite perfume at the moment is this Vera Wang perfume. I got it as a birthday gift. It's called Vera Wang by Vera Wang, and it makes me smell expensive, and that's why I like it. What would you name your children? To be honest, I haven't thought about it. It has never crossed my mind what I want to name my kids. What sports do I play? Right now, none. What sports have I played? I used to throw the discus. I used to throw the shot put. In fact, I was so good. I represented my school in Lagos State, one Lagos State competition in high school. I was really, really good. I thought I was going to continue in uni, but I never really had the time anymore. Okay, so who are some of your favorite YouTubers? I like Jackie Aina. I love Jackie Aina. I think she's one of the reasons why I ventured into this whole YouTube thing, because at one point I just kept asking myself, will I be consistent? So I like Jackie Aina. I like Kamsi Inamani. I recently stumbled on her about 3 months ago, and I tried to keep up with her videos. She's so good. She's a natural for YouTube. I like who else again do I like? I like watching I Am Dodo's travel vlogs. It gives me a lot of inspiration. I like Dr. Amarachi Ijoma. She does videos on, you know, reproductive systems, especially women's health. She's amazing. She's a fertility physician, I think. I try to watch her videos all the time, because you honestly never know. You think you know so much as a doctor, but then you now watch like people who are up there and who know so much, you know what I mean? So yeah, I like her. Then I get to watch a couple of other people on a random, but I think those are my top favorite YouTubers. How many girlfriends or boyfriends have you had? Boyfriends. 3. Yeah. 3. Favorite memory from childhood. So when I was growing up, I was so small. I think I was 3 years old or 4 or 5, around the time. My cousins came back from the UK, and they came with this very nice teddy bear that when you press it in the middle, it would start to sing, and I loved it. Like, I play with it and all that. So when they were going back to the UK, I think for some weird reason, I had thought at the back of my mind that they were going to drop the toy for me. But that didn't happen, and they didn't drop it. So I think for like the first 2 days without the toy, I was so moody. And the third day, my dad went to one of those popular children's store then when Lagos was Lagos, and he just got the teddy bear for me. And he came back from work that day, and he calls me. He's like, Ewi, I bought you something. And I'm like, what is it? And he gave me the toy, and I was so happy. That was like, every time I remember, it's just really, really lovely memories of my dad. Anywho, let's continue. How would you describe your fashion sense? I think so. This question, for me, I think I wear things that I'm comfortable in. I'll consider myself an ultra modern fashion person or fashion oriented person. I don't think I have anything in particular. I like what I like and I hate what I hate, So I usually do not follow trends as much, because if those trends do not fit me, then there's really no need for me to wear those clothes. And unfortunately, I am of the body size that is not so easy to find in terms of clothes. I don't know if you guys see, plus size clothes online. They tend to be very hideous compared to, regular size clothes. So it makes things a bit difficult sometimes. But I would consider myself just an ultra modern fashion oriented person. What phone do you have? I use an iPhone 11 Pro Max and an iPhone 10X and another iPhone. Tell us one of your bad habits. Okay, so I think this is a very bad habit. I'm the kind of person that if you fuck up or if you mess up or if you hurt me, I might not tell you. I would just assume that you have sense to figure out that, oh, you have fucked up. But if you don't, that's your business. But I just literally cut you off. And I know that's not good, especially when you want to be pro communication. But it's something that I have tried to work on that I have not been able to fully work on yet. 3 things that upset you. Stealing my money, playing with my money, not giving me my money. Those 3. 3 things that make you happy. Money, food, money. How is your relationship with my parents? Well, my mom is my baby girl. Everybody knows that. If you know me, you know that I love my mom to the moon and back. I would do anything for her. She's amazing. She's such a strong, beautiful, amazing woman. I mean, I introduce her to everybody and anybody, and I say that's my mother. My dad, growing up till I turned like 9, we were best friends. Around my teenagehood years, we fell out and we weren't as close, or we didn't really get along. But in my adult age, he's now my baby boy. He's like my sugar daddy, literally. I love my father a lot, and I would also go the extra mile for him. What's on your mind? My next content for YouTube. Actually, for you to be consistent, you have to keep thinking, what can I do that would make my audience stay tuned to my channel, that kind of thing. What's your talent? I think I'm very good at public speaking. I think that's it. I'm very, very good at public speaking. One word that describes you. Favored. That's it. I'm highly favored. What's your favorite quote? There's this Exodus 4:21 quote that I made into a frame at the back. It says, everywhere God favors you always. So it wasn't everywhere that was in the Bible, obviously, but I put my name there. So yeah, that's my favorite quote. Am I an introvert or extrovert? So I think I'm an introvert now. In the past, I used to be a huge extrovert. I used to talk a lot, but now if you haven't talking to me that much, I get very distracted and bored. I just don't like noise anymore. I don't know if this is 30 plus behavior. I'm not 30 plus yet, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I think I'm now more of an introvert than an extrovert. Are you left or right-handed? I'm right-handed. Do you consider yourself a good cook? 200 over 100. Yes, I am a good cook, and I'm not playing. It's just the ginger for me to go to the kitchen and cook. It might require a lot of push, but when I step into the kitchen, don't try me. And that's on period. Does your name have a special meaning? Well, yes. So Sandra, like I heard or like I read, says it means helper of humanity. Ewere means favor. And Okwanuzo, which is the name my grandma gave me, means that I've opened the door. So yeah, that's it. If money were no object, what would you get for your next birthday? More money? Okay, so I would want to travel. I just really love traveling. I think there's just so much to see out there in the world, you know, and staying in just one place doesn't expand you don't get to expand your horizon. You don't get to learn new things. So that's one of the reasons why I love traveling. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? Definitely not Lagos. Definitely not Lagos. I cannot answer this question, but I know that I would want to live like on an island. So I don't know if you watch Queen of the South. So the last episode, season 5, the last episode, they ran away and they started living on an island, next to the sea and all that. I want to do that. I might get bored, but that's where I would want to stay. Yeah. What's your favorite thing to have for breakfast? Bread and eggs. I like bread a lot. I love bread. I can't eat, but I like bread. It's been a lot of work to prevent myself from eating as much bread. So nowadays I do maximum of 2 slices, but in the past I could eat a lot of bread. But bread has a lot of calories and it's not good for your weight. What's your favorite gadget? My phone. Yeah, at the moment, my phone. What's your longest relationship so far? 1 year. 1 year. And I told myself I was going to do everything humanly possible to last at least 1 year, because I had done shorter periods before, 6-8 months, and I wanted to see how 1 year looks like. So, yep. It was 50 questions and I have answered every single thing. Yep. So I like to believe you know me a bit better now. So maybe in the next 2-3 months I would update this get to know me tag, but I'm happy that I've started with this one. So anywho, thank you very much for tuning to today's video. If you haven't subscribed, like I said, now is the best time to subscribe. Down here, just click the subscribe button down below. And if you want to watch my other videos, you can just click on the button up and you would see watch my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you guys. Mwah.